What's going on, people? It's your boy Cal Wu, and Planet Wu is back. We back posting content. Last week we started with the first Waifu Wednesday video of 2026. We also brought a new segment called Fandom Friday. I am going to be back reviewing anime, new and old. I am also going to be bringing a new segment called Learn About Wu. It is going to be talking about my journey as a nerd or somebody that loves anime. And we're going to start today with talking about my first anime, or when I realized what anime was. So technically my first anime was Ronin Warriors, and I watched it in like 94, 95. My mom used to wake me up at 5 o'clock in the morning to get ready for school because she had to be at work at 6. So I used to wake up super extra early, and I would watch the Sci-Fi Channel in the morning, and Ronin Warriors would play in the morning while I was getting ready for school, eating, and I would be watching Ronin Warriors on TV. And so that was technically my very, very first anime. Then from there we went Dragon Ball. They used to come on TV. Sailor Moon, which was really popular around that time when I was in the 6th grade, around 96, amongst my classmates. And then you got Pokemon that eventually came out, Metabots, and Speed Racer, which was introduced to us by Cartoon Network, and things of that nature. But I did not realize what anime was, and I'm gonna age myself with this. Me and my cousin Twine used to go to Blockbuster when we first moved over into our new neighborhood. So 99, 2000 is around the time when we both moved into our new neighborhood. We stayed in the 2-family flat. Me and my moms and my dad stayed upstairs. My aunt and my cousin stayed downstairs. And we would walk to Blockbuster, which was around the corner from us, and we would just rent movies sometimes. So we just see this section that says anime. So we're like, okay, I wonder what anime is. We seen we look at it, cartoons on the screen. So we about to watch some cartoons. Cool. The 3 anime that we picked off the shelf was Ayane High Kicks, Shadow Skills, and Kite. Was the first 3 anime that we pulled off the shelves. Oh, and Ninja Scrolls, because we rented 4. Ninja Scrolls is the 4th one we pulled off the shelf. So we get back to the crib. First thing we pop into the DVD player is Kite. If you have never seen Kite before, it's spelled kite, but it's pronounced Kite. Boy. First 5 minutes of the intro, we see a dude filling up a chick, and he's filling her up in the elevator. Schoolgirl, got a little lunchbox, kind of sitting there and just letting this dude fill her up. And he's making like dirty remarks like, yeah, wait till the fellas at the club see you, yada yada yada. Just being real nasty, derogatory. So we watching this like, okay, we see, you know what I'm saying, like being in the hood, we kind of see, dudes talking to younger girls, whatever, we see that, in school. Anybody that go to high school have seen this type of activity. So we like, all right, whatever. Then it's an old lady in the elevator, and she kind of like, you guys famous, you think you can do whatever you want, filling up these young girls, yada 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 yada. And how the camera is framed kind of like this, like how I'm framed, where you see the bust, the upper bust. So you see the lady's upper top, you see both her shoulders, you see the top of her head, and the camera's like zoomed in like that. Then next thing you know, you just see a foot come in out of the screen out of nowhere, kick her in the shoulder. She bounced her head bounced off the wall, and now this dude is standing over her berating like, shut up, you old dirty, you smell like piss, blah 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 blah. Just berating her, just nasty, just talking trash. And then you see the girl with her little lunch pail. She pushes a button on it. It opens up and the gun pops out. And then she shoots him in the chest and shoots him in the forehead and climbs out the elevator. And then the bullets blow up. And we paused it and was like, yo, our minds were completely blown. We understand what the difference between cartoons and anime were. And then we start reflecting on things that we watch, like monsterranchers and things like that. Like, oh, that was an anime too. Oh, that was an anime too. Oh, wow, that was an anime too. And one thing my old man used to always talk to us about that he grew up watching, he was like, it was always Speed Racer and Kimba the White Lion. Those are his two things that he liked watching, but he never knew that those were anime either. And, you know, as I got older and kind of started getting deeper into anime, I'm like, okay, Kimba the White Lion, that's an anime too. And yeah, it was, man, like I said, that was my first journey into anime and kind of understanding and learning what anime was. Ayane High Kicks was cool. Shadow Skills was cool. Ninja Scrolls was another one we had no business watching. We were like 12, 13 around that time watching it. Definitely had no business watching that. But around that time, anime was the Wild Wild West. And when it came to America, it had an NR rating, so it was not rated. And because it had an NR rating, Blockbuster let us just rent it as children. Like, no parents needed. We went in with our $20, rented as many anime as we wanted with our $20, and went home and watched it. And, you know, parents not really knowing that it had an NR rating, they not checking to see what we watching. So we watching whatever we want, willy-nilly. It was crazy. It was bananas. Yeah, so that's that. If you guys like this and you guys want to continue to see more and want me to tell more of my story, let me know. I'll make this an everyday Monday thing, where I'll post these on Monday and kind of just give you bits and pieces and kind of try my best to go in chronological order as far as, like, you know, what I've learned in anime and the things I'm into, and also be putting out more segments and things of that nature. And if it's anything else you want to see, just let me know. Thank y'all for rocking with me, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.